There's 5 fantasy series that I haven't read yet that kind of make me feel like a fake fantasy fan. And obviously, anybody can be a fantasy fan, no matter what kind or how much of fantasy you read. But these ones just feel like classics that I should have read already, and I just haven't. And I'm saving the most egregious for last. First is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Obviously I have it, I'm interested in reading it. I am a little bit put off on it because I know that it's probably never going to be finished, but this is one that I feel like people just absolutely adore, and I need to get into it. I got sold this at an indie bookstore when I kind of described what I loved, and she was like, you just need to be fine with not having it finished ever, but you need to read this. So it is required reading for me, and I hope to get to it at some point this year, hopefully. 2. This is one that people have been yelling at me about forever, and that's the Robin Hobb universe, The Realm of the Elderlings. I know I need to get into it. I had intended to start this in January. I literally tabbed how much I would need to read each day in January in order to get to it. I know that I'm going to love this, but now I have it so built up in my head, I'm scared. I am afraid a little bit. I am buddy reading this with Lauren in July though, so it's happening. It's The First Law Universe by Joe Abercrombie. This is another fantasy series that I think just really is in line with my taste. I just need to get to it, but starting a whole universe is really intimidating to me, and I think I may start with The Devils instead, since it is a standalone, I believe. I know that it's a little bit different than typical Joe Abercrombie, but I think I'll get a hold of his voice with The Devils, and I'm hoping that that encourages me and excites me to get into the First Law universe. Next is Game of Thrones. I think that I put up a mental block for this series for myself because everyone in high school was watching it and I didn't have the streaming service it was on, so I couldn't watch it. So I was like, fine, I don't even want to watch it or consume it in any way. And now I'm like, I kind of want to consume it. I kind of want to read it. So I don't know when this is going to happen. Probably not soon, but I do think that it is something that I will read eventually. And finally, we have The Lord of the Rings. I know, I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. I think that if I did ever read this, and this one is not a for sure yes for me, but I would probably do it on audiobook. I've heard the audiobook is pretty good, and I'm just not sure because I'm not going to be nostalgic about it. I didn't read it as a child, so I don't know if it's going to be something that I totally fall in love with, but I think it's something that I just am like kind of obligated to try. Let me know what fantasy series you've been putting off.